Alright guys, today we're letting the wheel decide what we do today, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Alright, looks like we're going to be doing insanity mode on 6 Tanglewood Drive today. Alright. Alright guys, how y'all doing? Hope you guys are having a good day. Tim Alexander, Parabolic, Incense, and Firelight. Alright. So we're only get one evidence. I am going to try to get the perfect if I can. So cleanse, Firelight, Parabolic. We have to get the bone, the photos. Our sanity starts out, I'm pretty sure, at like 75. I don't remember what insanity is. I just know it's one evidence, so that's the main takeaway from this. Let's get the breaker on. And honestly, just touch the light somewhere. I know what I heard. That sounds like activity somewhere. Oh, the bone's down here. No hiding in the basement. Where's that activity at, though? I heard activity somewhere. Door creak. Right now, I'm just looking for anything out of the ordinary. Hello? Are you just right here, then? So is it an entrance hallway ghost? Oh, it turned on the light in the bathroom. I say we grab temperatures to check the temps. I feel like I'm gonna get it though here in a second. I'm also gonna go ahead and grab the photo camera for the bone. I do want to go ahead and check temps real quick just to see if we got the ghost room. 48. This room was turned on. 59.9. 58. What room are we in? 61.3. 45.9. Okay, so it has to be right in here. Alright, is there hiding in here? There is. Bone is in the basement. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. We're also down here with the breaker, so that's good for us. Just gonna simply go ahead and get salt in the house. Just touch the door, by the way. EMF is going off. It's at a 2. It happened behind us, so that's good to know. Let's go ahead and grab ultraviolet, and let's go ahead and do spirit box. I want to go ahead and at least get their evidence, or one evidence that we're gonna get. We'll have to figure out the other ones as we kind of progress. That's a 3. Interesting enough. Are you Finley? Where are you? Are you a yokai? Are you close? Are you near? Where are you? .5. Okay, so is it this hallway? Just got a ghost ball event. Are you Finley? Are you a yokai? Okay, let's get some lights on. I have a feeling it's gonna be over here. EMF 4. Let's try to manifest. So we want to get out real quick. I don't know what my sanity is. I will go ahead and take one just to be safe. Let's get dots in there. I need to check for fingerprints as well. Move the camera on a tripod. I do think the ghost is on this side of the hall. So I'm gonna pretty much move. I'm gonna practically set up like right here. I'm also gonna actually go grab a tripod. Just touch one of these doors. No ultraviolet, unfortunately. Oh! Well, would you look at that? So we got our one evidence. That's good. So now we can go ahead and start looking forward to getting the photos. So let's go ahead and get salt in the house. Now that we got our one evidence, we need to go ahead and try to get the photos really quickly, because it's going to get harder and harder as the round progresses. We want to put it in frequently traveled areas. There's 6 right there. Pretty sure it just stepped in the salt. So I need to get 9 photos. I already got the bone photo. I gotta get parabolic, incense, and firelight. So we're gonna get it. Hasn't stepped in the salt yet, but I know it's going to. Just a matter of time. Let's go ahead and try to cleanse the area to make sure we're on the right track, because that might be harder to get. Also, I might go ahead and try to do parabolic. Let's drop our incense down real quick. Let's actually bring a cruci in. Sorry, guys. It's definitely got to be in this area. His EMF is still going off. Early on, I think we can check for an orb. Really, it wouldn't be a bad idea to check for an orb. If we get an orb, we could be getting mimicked. Mimics are a little bit tougher to spot. And I mean, since we've already got our evidence, I can pretty much turn this off. Make our life a little bit easier. Hasn't stepped in salt yet. Wraith is still, you know, it's off the table, so it's going to step in salt eventually. Let's go cleanse the area real quick and try to get parabolic now. That's our next 2 things we want to try to do and accomplish here. I do think it's like right in this area. Could be a Goryo. If it is a Goryo, it's going to be one annoying Goryo. Got to cleanse the area. Firelight. Let's go and grab that now. I'm also going to try to get another incense ready just in case. I still got to get photos. Has yet to step in salt, which kind of sucks. Kind of weird that it hasn't stepped in salt yet, but I know it's going to. It's just a matter of time. So parabolic, we need incense. Let's check for an orb real quick, just in case we do get one. You never know. I don't see one. We're in the right room because we got to cleanse the area as it moved rooms. Oh, just put the firelight, so I must have stepped in salt eventually. I do have an incense on me, so it's not one to step in salt, which is kind of a red flag for me. I'm gonna try to get parabolic real quick. All I need is parabolic real quick. It likes traveling back in this area a lot. We're just not getting footsteps. I'm just trying to get it. It's over here. Shut this door. Shut all the doors, in fact. We'll check the basement for hiding. I don't think there is hiding down here, though. The breaker is still on. Could be a JINN, right? Yeah, it could still be a JINN. Well, that's parabolic. I got parabolic now. That's good for us. All the optionals are already taken care of. It's not stepping in salt, though, which makes me kind of upset. It's almost as if the ghost has moved rooms. We gotta get photos somehow, so I might have to bring in a firelight. The fact that it doesn't want to step in salt, but blow up firelights is kind of a red flag for me. We'll have to get photos through firelights, I guess, since it's not going to step in salt. It's being big of a bitch. I don't think it's necessarily an Onryo, so... Oh, hi. Oh my gosh, that's not creepy at all. Oh, it broke the light. Very interesting. That would have made for a good ghost photo. It really would have. Alright, we're just gonna rock with 3 firelights being lit. Wish me luck. Oh, I did step in the salt. Let's go. So there's 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 on the side. 1, 2, 3. All the photos are required. So now we just gotta figure out what the ghost is. So we got Poltergeist, Demon, Myling, Obake, Hantu, Banshee, Phantom, Jinn, Goryo, and the Mimic. We're not getting an orb for a Mimic. I don't think it's gonna be a Mimic regardless. For a false ghost orb, you know. We can go ahead and check the cams just in case though. You never know, we could get a late ghost orb. If that's the case, then we know it's a Mimic. I doubt it's a Mimic. Yeah, I doubt it's a Mimic. We could actually check our camera right here too. Just in case the orb is hiding. Which in this case, I don't think it is. I'm actually going to go ahead and just simply bring temperatures in just to see where the ghost could possibly be at when it comes to the room. I have a hiding spot right there in that closet. 51.9. Kind of have a red flag. 69.9. It moved rooms, I believe. No. Hiding in this room. That's good to know. You in the bathroom? 36.4. Let me just see something real quick. So it moved to that bathroom. It's not a Goryo. Broke a light. It's not really throwing near enough shit for me to say it's a poltergeist. So we want to basically check though. We can do a check by getting all the shit that's in here. Just kind of make a pile, you know? Because it did kind of throw stuff earlier. With a firelight. I do want to move the cruci to like right here in this room, because this is the right room. I'm making a poltergeist pile right now, for those wondering. I doubt it's a poltergeist, but it's good to go ahead and check. We know it's not a Goryo. EMF 4. That is because it just did a event in our ear. I don't think it's a poltergeist. We can actually check it from the room if it throws that stuff. I don't think it's actually killed the breaker yet either, which is kind of crazy to say. That light's going to be on, which is going to make it more difficult to see for an orb. Could be a Myling. Mylings suck a little bit. I'm actually going to take another incense with me. We already got the bone. That was like the first thing we did. I just got to make sure I'm ready to go. Turn this light off. Make our life a little bit easier when it comes to seeing the room. So what do we think this is, chat? I might need to check to see if the breaker's been cut off. I'm not getting any orbs for a Mimic. It's not really doing anything in that room, though. Might want to go ahead and double down and check temps again, just in case it might have done a double move. That is possible. I'm also going to do a strat where you throw a flashlight down, go grab another one. This will basically help us figure out what the ghost is doing. If it's a Myling, the flashlight will flicker before we see it. Okay, let's throw one of these down. Temps. Did it move rooms? 40.1. Are temps still on, or breaker's still on? So I think this might be a JINN. On a mode like this, the breaker would be cut a lot more frequently than you think. So for a JINN, we would basically want to go somewhere to see if it's going to do its ability. We need to figure out our hiding spots though when it comes to that. I have a game plan. There's a hiding spot in that closet. So they're hiding in the garage. No hiding in the garage. Just turned off a light. Because it didn't event. That's why. We want to make sure we have easy access to this closet. Turn some lights on. I'm going to stay in here. I'm actually going to let the ghost hunt. I'm going to see if I can catch it. Either do a... You know... I could check for a bunch of different things, really. It's hunting. Look for a shapeshift. Oh, that's a JINN. Yep, that's a JINN, ladies and gentlemen. Notice how it hasn't killed the breaker all around. When JINN gets a line of sight of you, it speeds up like a child in a candy store. I don't think it changed speed room by room for it to be a Hantu. It wasn't quiet. I don't know my sanity. It was pretty visible. It didn't shapeshift. I didn't get a Banshee on the parabolic. I'm pretty confident that I have a JINN here.
Welcome back.
Let's go, guys.
Job's ready for you.
2,600. Hey, that's about what we're at on subscribers. So thank you guys for all love and support, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.